What's up guys, it's me, the AO Elite Double X Prince, here to give you my review for SummerSlam 2016. Now, on my NXT TakeOver Brooklyn review, I didn't give it a letter grade or I didn't give it grade, but I'll give it to you right now. It's an 8 out of 10, A minus. That's what I give NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. Now, was this show better than TakeOver Brooklyn? Well, let's see. First off, we have a cool ass arena now. Finally, the SummerSlam arena looks badass. Excuse me one second. Sorry about that, guys, but I had to get the phone. But anyways, we had a kickoff show and it was kind of wasted. That we had a multiple tag team match, kind of like the one in SmackDown with Alpha Usos and Hype Bros winning. It was basically the same match. It was kind of worthless. We had Sami Zayn and Neville versus the Dudleys. That was actually a pretty enjoyable match. It was good, not great. It was whatever. Then we also got Cesaro and Sheamus, which I was disappointed. It was not in the main show. It was actually on the kickoff, which is bull because this match was really good. Easily, Sheamus and Cesaro have awesome chemistry. But a whole best of 7 series shouldn't have happened. It should have been Sami Zayn and Cesaro because those guys really had nothing to do, especially with Sami Zayn teaming up with Neville. But then who gives a fuck about Sheamus? So there's that. And we get to the real show, and it kicked off with a bang. First off, the video package was fucking awesome. I was hyped when I saw the video package. And then Enzo and Big Cass, they're singing Juicy by Biggie Smalls. It was all a dream. And they got the whole crowd going, that's how awesome Enzo and Cass are. Please give them the tag team championship. These guys clearly deserve them. And don't give it to them right away. Give it to them around Mania season. That's when they deserve like their own spotlight. They should hella do it. That's for sure. And then we got Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens. I guess they're gonna be a tag team considering that they beat these guys. Because first off, this match is really good, and I feel that they Jericho and Kevin Owens could work for a while since they are Canadian, and also this could also lead to maybe like a Jericho type of tag team. Only more charismatic. It almost reminds me of Christian and Chris Jericho back in 2003, and I feel like it could work. I actually want to see them take on the New Day, and then this could lead to a feud going on because I feel like they need a new tag team championships, new tag team champions after what happened today. But anyways, next match we had Charlotte and Sasha Banks. This was actually a pretty weak match, and you could tell that Sasha was kind of injured. And I heard that Sasha was injured, so that's why they dropped the belt and Charlotte's the champion again. And actually, I was cool with that choice of Charlotte winning. And then I found out that she was actually injured. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that, and I realized how serious it was. And I guess Sasha will be gone for a while until Charlotte and Sasha Banks happens again. But I think it was a alright match. Definitely one of the weaker matches. I was slightly disappointed, but it was still a really good match. Don't get me wrong. Also, it was good to not see Dana Brooke there interfering. It was just awesome for that to happen. Next, we had Miz and Apollo Crews, and this was such a letdown. It was a bland match, and clearly it didn't matter because it was only 5 minutes long. And it was just sad because Apollo Crews debuted last year at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. This year he's fighting for the Intercontinental Championship. How sick would it be if he wins? It should have been like before after kind of moment. I feel like that was gonna be the cycle going on in this show, but turns out it wasn't. And Miz definitely needs to drop the championship soon because Miz ain't doing shit except promoting movies that no one watches. And you could tell that like originally it was gonna be Miz and Shelton Benjamin in a match, and then it will eventually lead to Miz losing it to Shelton Benjamin and lead to other cool shit. But sadly, Shelton Benjamin got injured. If he plans on coming back soon, I actually would be down to see that. I feel like they're gonna do Miz and Kurt Hawkins. I don't want to see that personally. I'm not the biggest Kurt Hawkins fan, so there's that. Next, we got the match of the year. Maybe not match of the year for like New Japan. ROH and shit. But like definitely the match of the year for WWE. AJ Styles and John Cena, they clashed. They had an awesome match. Definitely a million times better than their Money in the Bank match. Just what I wanted, just a all-out match. And the best part about it, Cena loses clean. A lot of people could say that. And I mean, Daniel Bryan beat him clean, but you could also say Triple H was the referee and he was injured. Kevin Owens beat him clean, but a lot of people remember him losing again. This time AJ Styles beats him clean on his own, no club, none of that. And I actually thought he was going to lose due to the promo in the back with AJ, Luke Gallows, and Carl Anderson going like beat up John Cena. I thought he was going to lose after that, but damn, they had a good ass match. And I like the story of John Cena. Like, damn, he has like his like little name tag, like I never give up. But I guess it's time for him to give up now. I mean, what more can John Cena do? He's too famous. How cool would it be if John Cena's like, what's next for John Cena? And then Samoa Joe comes in. He's like, I need to beat you, kind of like Finn and Shinsuke in NXT, but like a much better version of it. Hell, how awesome would it be at Backlash? John Cena and Samoa Joe. Oh my god. Oh my god, that just sounds like an amazing match right there. And maybe from there, I guess it could just be the end of John Cena. I feel like WrestleMania 33, if not this match, this should be John Cena's last match. If not, end them at WrestleMania 33 because there's really nothing more to do for John Cena. His character, he's already the biggest star of them all. He's already doing stuff in Hollywood. He's been in Sisters. He's been in Trainwreck. Daddy's Home. He's been in a lot of comedies. I feel like they want him to take over on his own. Plus, I've been hearing rumors that he's gonna play Shazam for DC Comics, which is odd since The Rock will be in that movie. So I guess that's why they want to do that movie like that. So I feel like John Cena should just go to Hollywood, and I feel like this is their time to push new stars. And because this was like a big crowd, I feel like this is their way of showing AJ Styles is the next thing going forward. And I loved everything about this match. I would say it's a bit slow. Definitely not a 5-star. I'm giving it 4 3/4. Maybe I'll change my mind and give it 5 sometime, but for now it's 4 3/4 for me. Then we get a match that just bored me and I didn't care about. But New Day, Luke Gallows, and Carl Anderson. Jon Stewart's in there because Big E's not there, and he's basically supporting them. And then Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson were gonna kick his ass, but eventually Big E comes and beats up Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, and New Day lose the match, but they're still champions due to a DQ. It was just stupid. I feel like New Day, they already got him for more than a year. They better not be the longest running champions. I mean, when I found out Demolition is the longest running champions, they definitely should not be the longest running champions. Look at Demolition and look at the New Day. Do you see the difference? Yeah, that's right. Demolition is like a much more superior tag team, considering their matches with the Hart Foundation, the Legion of Doom, the Nasty Boys. Demolition's had it all. New Day, the best match I could think of is the one with Cesaro and Tyson Kidd from Payback, Chris Jericho and AJ Styles. Yeah, they don't have that many great matches, so really it's time for a new tag team champions, and this could have been the perfect time, but sadly it wasn't time for that, I guess. Dean Ambrose defeats Dolph Ziggler in a okay match. I could say you could feel like this was like a small match. Dean Ambrose, the most memorable thing he did is that he imitated the Sweet Chin music, but instead he hits his finisher. It was alright. And remember when I mentioned that last year when Seth Rollins looked like my ex because of the white. Well, this time Dolph Ziggler wears white, but I don't know. It looked. I don't know. It fits on Dolph Ziggler. It definitely didn't fit on Seth Rollins, thankfully. But and trust me, what he got this time was a little bit better. So yeah, I think this match was okay. And Dolph Ziggler did not win, and thankfully he didn't because of what happened earlier. The Miz is doing a commercial of he's dressed like a chicken. Then the KFC guy is actually Dolph Ziggler. He beats up Miz, and it was just stupid, really stupid. Then we had Team Natalya versus Team Becky Lynch. Team Becky Lynch was Naomi. What was the other chick who's with her? Let's see, Naomi, Becky Lynch, and Carmella. So 3 pretty dope female wrestlers. Then we get Natalya, Alexa Bliss, and Eva Marie is supposed to come, but of course she got suspended, so she didn't show up. Instead, they got Nikki Bella, and that was just what? That was just a markout moment. I miss Nikki Bella. She is hot as fuck. And yeah, this was a solid match for a women's match. Definitely not as good as Sasha and Charlotte. I actually like all 6 of these women wrestlers, but I feel like they all could have had their own individual matches, and then that could be a great way to push them. Maybe they'll do it at Backlash, since that's their next SmackDown pay-per-view. And I heard Night of Champions is going to be a Raw pay-per-view. They should have just changed the Raw pay-per-view for that particular show. Night of Champions? It should be like a show for both brands, since Night of Champions, they need more titles. Every title is on the line, so I don't know why they did that. But we'll never know. Next, we had Seth Rollins looking like Tron Legacy. That's what he looked like. And Finn Balor, they have a match, and before the match starts, they show the WWE Universal Championship. It looks fucking ridiculous. It's basically the WWE Championship, but red. What I liked about the Women's Championship, that it was white and then red in the middle. This one's just all red, and it just looks stupid and just dull. It was a solid-ass match. Definitely not their best match ever. Trust me, they've had a lot of better matches in the Indies. Finn Balor's definitely had plenty of better matches in NXT. And I feel that, yeah, this was a great match, but it wasn't the best that they could have had. I feel like if this feud continues, they might have a Hell in a Cell match if that pay-per-view is still on. And I'll be actually really down to see that if they do it correctly. I'm tired of the whole Seth Rollins acting like a pussy and running around. He didn't do it that much here, but I feel like I want like the Tyler Black Prince Devitt dream match. That's what I want. And then next, we were going to get Rusev and Roman Reigns. Instead, they just brought for a while, and thank God, because this match would have sucked anyways. And then, sorry about that, the battery died, but anyways, let me continue. Yeah, Seth Rollins and Finn Balor, they had an awesome, solid match, but they definitely could have had a better match. And they probably will have a much better match, trust me, I know these guys. Oh yeah, and then I was talking about Roman Reigns and Rusev, how it's stupid that it just dumb segment, and thankfully the match didn't happen because that would have sucked anyway. So no point in that, and I just know that this is gonna continue. It's just dumb. Next we had Randy Orton and Brock Lesnar, 15 years in the making, and it was a fucking waste. What the hell? It was just Brock Lesnar just beating it up, and then he wins by TKO because he punched him hard, and because of that he was bleeding, and then he couldn't continue wrestling. And I heard rumor that Randy Orton was supposed to win this match, but Brock Lesnar purposely injured him so he doesn't look like a bitch, and that's just fucking bullshit. If that's true, really fuck Brock Lesnar for that. I got so pissed off that happened, and I was just so disappointed with this match. For the beginning, it was going on pretty good. It was like a solid match. Like, oh shit, this is gonna be a good match, and it just sucked. It was just so disappointing. I just hated it. And then Shane McMahon comes out and he gets F5 by Brock Lesnar. I heard Goldberg was supposed to come out, but that didn't happen, so it was just super disappointing. And yeah, Brock leaves, and that's it for the show. Pretty disappointing main event. The show overall, I think, was alright. I give it a B. Some stuff were good, some stuff were not bad. The only thing I'll always remember about this show was John Cena and AJ Styles. Everything else was okay to kind of bad. But anyways, it's me, the ALE Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Check out my previous video, which is the NXT TakeOver Brooklyn review, and also check out my top 100 matches of SummerSlam. I always edit it each year, each Big Four, so Definitely go check that out. Yeah, I think that'll be it. And until then, I'm out.